The world is a diverse and beautiful place. Have you ever wanted to travel the globe, exploring one exotic land, and waking up the next day somewhere completely different? Experiencing the nature, the people, the culture, the art, ancient and new. Come along with me. From ice to desert, beaches to mountains, in the jungle, in the city, and everywhere in between. Soaking in the splendor Mother Earth and all her inhabitants have to show us. By air, by land, by sea, this is Around the World at the Speed of Mike.
Hey, this video isn't going to be a destination stop, it's just a short hypothetical. Leaving from Istanbul, Turkey, I took a flight to Beirut, Lebanon on Aegean Airlines and its subsidiary Olympic Air. They're both based in Athens, so there was a 6.5 hour layover. I've been to Athens before, so I just hung out in the airport and chilled out. But hypothetically, if I had never been to Athens before and I just had the 6.5 hour layover, would it be worth it to go see the Acropolis? And the answer is, it depends. Flying from an EU country, you don't have to go through customs. Otherwise, I flew from Turkey, so I did. The past 2 times I've been to Athens airport, it's taken only probably less than 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes to go through customs. I'm sure it varies, but for this scenario we'll just use 15 minutes. So once you clear customs, go straight to the train. It's right in the airport, and it'll take you to Central Athens in 45 minutes. From there, it's a 15-minute walk to the entrance to the Acropolis. So altogether, getting off the plane, customs, train, and walking, let's give that about 2 hours to actually get to the Acropolis. Going back, it should be about the same process, leaving out customs and departing the plane, but adding going through security and obviously getting on the plane. So I've done that where I've gotten to the airport with only 45 minutes still boarding, and I've been fine, I've gotten on. And I've done that several times, but ideally you're going to want to give yourself a larger margin for error in that sense. So let's go with 2.5 hours to get back to the airport from the Acropolis. So that leaves you with 2 full hours at the Acropolis itself. The train leaving from the airport cost $16 round trip, I think. Maybe a little more, maybe a little less. There's a bus also, but that takes longer. It's cheaper, but we don't want to use it for this scenario. And the tickets to get into the Acropolis, I think, is $23 in the summer and then $12 US in the winter. So is it worth it to actually try to see the Acropolis if you have a 6.5 hour layover like I did, or somewhere around there? If you're willing to spend $28 to $35 US, and if you're willing to only spend 2 hours quality time there, and if you feel like you're never ever going to be in Athens again, and this is your only chance, then absolutely yes, this is a good idea, and you should try it. That being said, it's going to feel rushed. You know, you'll have that sense of possibly missing your flight hanging over your head, but it's pretty impressive and something to check off your bucket list, so I say do it. Make sure to grab a gyro on the way out if you have time. I know the proper way to say that is euro, but it's confusing because Europe's currency is the euro. So, I mean, a euro costs under 2 euros. I'd rather just say a gyro costs under 2 euros. Up next, we're going to check out Beirut, Lebanon. Hey, if you'd like to see more videos like that, make sure to subscribe to my channel. And check out the rest of my videos at Around the World at the Speed of Mike.